spammer set. I forgot to turn it back on from the loading screen. Thank you. Thank you, spammer.
And the recap was pointless.
That's fine. I mean, it still matters, but yeah. Get everybody in the headspace of what was going on last.
I have absolutely nothing. I'm going to make something.
Alright, so you have no experience. Alright. I'm going to need you to roll a, just a dexterity check, I would say.
The game's paused.
Yeah, game pause doesn't matter.
Okay.
Alright. You create something. You're not sure exactly how it would work, but you think it will work.
Oh, so we have something shiny.
I mean, I can make it shiny for a moment.
Good, good. We're getting somewhere.
You're gonna. So, what is he holding in front of me? Is it just like a bunch of string that's tied up?
So it's some string, and he found some buttons, and he just put some buttons on there, just some spare buttons he had.
Nice. It'll fit a trunk.
It will fit a trunk.
A string with some buttons is going to wow this Luxodon, sir.
Bums, I have a plan now. If you make the buttons shiny, so bright,
I can't make them. I can't say it's. I can't do that bright. I can give them a little shimmer, little extra.
Bums,
I can't.
Please.
I can't.
Trying to work here.
You're trying to make me do something I can't do. I'm just telling you, just going forward, that this is impossible for me to achieve.
Alright, player chat. Do you have anything in your inventory that can make something shiny?
No. No.
He's really poor.
I have nothing.
I can't imagine why.
I don't know why either.
Oats is going to use a couple ball bearings and put it on the little spring
Okay.
crap I made.
Yeah. Give me another dexterity check.
Two.
Alright.
18. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you find a way to get it on there. It looks a little shinier. It looks like almost, if you ever see, like, people at raves that have all the beads up and down their arms.
Oh, there you go, yeah.
It looks like one of those.
Got it, Thomas. We're gonna make it bright.
Okay, I'm gonna hold my hand out and prestidigitation and make them shinier. For a moment.
You clean them up. No, you can't really make them.
It says you can create and entails harmless sensory effects such as showers of sparkles.
Okay, yeah.
Puff of wind. So I'm just gonna make them sparkle for.
Yeah, it works for like 6
an
seconds.
hour.
Oh, an hour? Okay.
It says it lasts an hour.
All right, yeah, you can do that.
That's about all I got. I can't do anything else.
Damn it, Dave.
We're good. Let's go.
I don't think. Okay. He's heading out, and I'm trying to. Hey, but I don't think we can. Okay.
Thomas, we have
gonna
to go.
I'm gonna stand up and be like, "Yes, sir."
That's right.
And I'm gonna walk out.
All right. All right. So you guys did that. We will do. You go real quick. All right. So you go. You went out and you were searching for a guard, right?
Yes.
While you're searching, it seems like yesterday how there were a bunch of guards everywhere. Today there's not as many.
Interesting.
Well, one's just is kind of walking around down here.
I'll say, oh, there's one. So I'll go approach him.
All right. So you walk
Hello,
up.
sir.
Yes, fine citizen. How may I help you today?
That's a lot. I was wondering. So, where could your captain be? I want to acquire somebody's whereabouts, but I think your captain would know best.
A captain is currently busy doing some work right now, but uh, probably tomorrow would be the best time to reach him.
Tomorrow. Okay. Well, while I'm here, have you ever heard the name San?
Sand?
San.
Sam or sand?
San, like S-A-N.
Oh,
Sand.
Sand. No.
Yeah. No?
Who's Sand?
That's the person I want to see. I just wanted to know if you knew him. If you don't, that's fine. It's not really a problem.
Nope.
Why are
Never
there,
heard of it.
there were a lot of guards out yesterday, but not today. Is there any reason for that in particular?
No, just some of them haven't woken up yet. I think they're late for their shifts.
Oh, that's not good.
It happens sometimes. This is a pretty quiet town.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, thank you for your time. I'll let you continue patrolling and have fun over there.
Yeah.
Uh,
If you need anything, I'm Guard Kern. So just, ask for me. I'll help you out.
Guard Kern. And I'm Yuga.
All right,
So-
Yuga. Name sounds familiar. I don't know why, but
Yeah, it's weird.
all
Alright.
right.
You're like, yeah.
I guess I'll just go back to the inn to go eat something then.
Okay.
If that's a bus, and he says wait till tomorrow, I guess. Maybe I'll wait till tomorrow. Who knows?
All right. And Chunk, you said you were out helping in the fields.
Helping in the fields.
All right. Well, you're
There's
out.
no fight. If there's no fight arena,
Nope.
and he's just gonna be using them muscles.
Yeah. So you walk out there and be like, anybody need some help? I don't know.
Chunk help.
Yeah, there we go. And, well, one of the farmhands like, a big lad like you? Yeah, I could use that help. I got some hay out here that I need baled.
Chunk help.
So you just out there, he gets you baling some hay. He's just looking at you in awe at how fast you're just easily chucking these things. He's just like, my lord, well, just one of him. I don't need anybody else.
Chunk. No. No. That's all Chunk would honestly do. He'd just be helping out physically around the town. Maybe seeing if the guards need help with anything as well, but other than that, just helping townsfolk out.
All right. Oats and Volmas. What do you guys do after you talk? All right. You guys go to the Drunken Sugar. I'm gonna have everybody else's characters in here so you can see what's going on. Even though you weren't not there. All right. So you walk into the Drunken Sugar.
No Loxodon?
It's the same band playing again. No, the Loxodon is not here today. You said you would meet him just to the north of town where your cart is.
Did we?
Sir, I don't think he's here, sir.
Hold on, Bonus.
Oh, okay.
What if we got more?
Got more what, sir?
More people. What is the race of? Is that a human?
What one? The female? Yes.
You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna chance it. All right. Me and Volmus head north of town, where we said we would meet the Lockstone.
All right. Back to the other map. All right. So you two start walking this way. As they're walking there, you see them pass by. Yuga.
I don't wave.
Wave.
You go away.
Okay. Hey, it's those guys.
Hey, it's Volnus and Grains.
Oats.
It's
no.
oats. It's not.
It's oats. It's not grains. It's oats, but close though.
It's oats. Oh, it's oats.
See, sir, they know us. Honestly, we probably shouldn't. Listen, sir. We're gonna be continue walking. I'm just gonna be, sir. Listen. We have been spotted talking to a lot of individuals here. I don't know. Okay, I know I owe you a debt, sir. I know I owe you a debt. But I think maybe this is not the best course of action to be repaying that debt. I mean, what are they gonna do? Okay, what if we just all,
Tell me, Volmus,
you know,
do
just.
you really want to get hunted down by the Stolas?
I mean, I've been hunted down by worse.
Yes, me.
Well, I mean, so you're worse than them.
Okay, all right. Volmus, you make a good point.
Yeah.
But
Listen, no. You listen to me. I'm the brains, all right? This is why you saved me, because I'm
Wait,
the big
hold on.
thinker.
Wait a
I'm the big thinker. Okay, listen. Okay, you are worse than them. That means why don't you put the Stolas, right? The Stolas, is that what they are? Why don't you put them under new management? Why don't you become the new manager of this? Why can't we be the top? You know, why do we gotta take orders? Why don't we go into new business?
well, I do owe the leader of the Stolas a great debt. But
You
you make a really good
I
point.
make a great
I
point.
don't like
great.
the way you're making me think, Volmus.
But hey, sir, listen. Okay, if he would happen to be disposed, would you have to owe him anything? I mean, that's all I'm saying, sir. I mean, if he's not there, you don't owe him nothing.
That's the problem, Volmus. He brought me from the garbage and made me the goblin I am today.
Well, you know what? I can actually see that. Yeah, I can see you're the goblin you are today because of that. Yep. You know what? It's making a lot of sense.
Let's just try to get this one over with. And see
Okay,
what happens.
but sir, when if the Luxodon is there, there's no cart. How far are we gonna walk until we see him?
We just gotta sell the
What
shiny
if we-
thing.
What?
Volmus, the shiny thing.
Well, what if he's not here? What if he's like, there's no cart and he goes back? What if he brought someone else, like a bodyguard?
But
I can't
Volmus,
wrestle no one. I can't wrestle no
already
one.
made the thing, Volmus.
You can sell it so you can throw it away. We don't need it.
5 gold is all I need.
I'll get you 5 gold, sir. I'll work really hard and I will get you 5 gold.
All right, Volmus. You know what?
Listen, look. Okay, all I'm
I'll
saying is.
give you this chance, Volmus.
Okay.
If you make some money,
Okay.
I will forget about the solar system. Think of a way right now, right this second. Give me an idea.
Okay. I'm thinking.
3.
I'm thinking. Don't pressure me. Don't pressure me, sir. Don't pressure me, sir. Sir. I'm thinking.
2 and
I
a
got it.
half,
I got it. I've got it. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay.
2 and a quarter.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find the Luxodon. Okay. We're gonna say, this is all we have. We found this. This is the thing because bandits stole our cart. Okay, they stole our cart, and we were looking for that. We were in town, talking to guards, and they told us they'll be on the lookout, but they're not leaving the town. Okay, I'm thinking.
I
Okay.
still sell him the shiny thing.
Yeah, of course. Oh, yeah. You
All
still
right,
sell
all
it.
right.
Yeah. You still sell. No, wait, sir. Wait, sir. Wait, sir. Wait. I got a plan. Okay, but I don't think we should go through with capturing the product, sir, because a lot of
Well,
people
to
have
be
seen
fair,
us.
I
A
just
lot,
want
a
his
lot of,
ass beat.
a lot of people have seen us. Okay, there's a lot of guards in this town, sir, and I don't think. Pardon me trying to jump forward to conclusions, but I don't think we can outrun that many guards with the Luxodon
Are you saying
as our
I'm
merchandise. Now, how are you going to carry the Luxodon, sir? I'm just trying to logically think here. How are we going to take care of this?
Hold on.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I don't know. He left. He stopped snoring, and I got some sleep. I don't know where he went. I don't know where he woke up. He woke up, and I said, "Oh, I can go to bed now. I can go to bed," and I got some sleep. I don't know where he is.
Damn. All right. So you want to finish? Do we want to finish the deal? At least.
I mean, we can sell
I shine
this
the string.
this shiny, shitty necklace that you made. Yes, whatever it is.
I made it.
No, I
Paul.
didn't say shitty. No, I said
What do you
shiny,
mean?
shiny. I said shiny, shiny.
It shines.
It's shiny, sir. Let me tell you, that is. I'm going to use prestidigitation again and add some more sparkles
yeah.
around it as well. Yeah, sir, it is so. Hold it up to the light. Look at it. Oh, it's so extra shiny out here. This is a good environment for selling product to this Luxodon, wherever the fuck they are. Where are we?
You guys are walking to the north part of town.
You know what?
Just having this conversation in the middle of the road.
Good. Where would our cart be, sir? There's not even a cart out here.
But you guys do see, standing up to the north side of the road, the Loxodon is up there. Just waiting.
Sir, I
You
see
bought
him.
though.
Yeah, just him. Wimmer Tuscan Tassel.
Yes.
It's simple, Vomus. We get in,
Okay.
we get out.
I don't know what that means, but all right.
So you guys,
The Luxodon.
approach him. Oh, hello again. It's nice meeting you.
Oh god, I'm regretting this already. Greetings, Mr. Luxodon.
No, excuse him, Mr. Wimmer Tuscan Tassel. It is. I'm terribly sorry. It seems that some bandits, as you can tell, there is no cart here. Some bandits in the night or in the early morning have come and taken our cart and product. We do have one product left, though. Where is it, sir? Where is this beautiful?
Of course,
Um,
of course.
Yeah, yes.
Do my best. I whip out the shitty necklace.
Oh.
That's. As you see, I'm gonna take it from Oates and shine it up to the light, and as it shines there, I'm gonna slowly. Does he have like a tusk that's like facing me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it onto the tusk slowly and be like, "Oh, you're gonna draw so much attention. Look at it." I'm gonna go from the sides and go,
Shines.
"Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at all my eye focuses right to you when you're in focus. It glows. It's so beautiful. What do you think of this product?"
All right. Roll performance with advantage for Oates helping you.
Oh God. No, I roll. Whatever, we can use that roll, I guess.
No. You are the main one selling this.
Performance.
2 and a 4. 2 and a
Oh,
4.
that's not bad. That's not bad. How do I roll it with advantage? Do I just click advantage?
You can hold shift into it or click advantage. Yeah.
Okay. Performance. Please be good.
2 and a 4. 9 and an 8.
It does kind of shine. You are right. But
It does shine, it shines, and it
where-
brings out
It shines.
the glimmer in your eyes. It shows that
where's this
Not-
cart? I
The
would
cart
like to
was-
see
the
the
cart
rest
was-
of it.
the cart was stolen by some bandits or thieves. It should be. I'm gonna point just a few yards ahead, off to the side of the road, and say it should be right over here. We stopped it as one of the wheels was broken, and we just walked to town. and we were waiting for someone to fix it up. I believe we were
So-
talking to.
Oh God, where did it go?
So the
Are you-
wheel. So bandits stole a wagon with a broken wheel. How did they take it away if the wheel was broken?
They might have had a wheel of their own. Maybe they fixed it and rode off with it. They're not gonna. We had boxes and boxes full of jewelry and for Luxodons such as yourself that we don't understand why they wouldn't take the cart at that. The cart was also gilded a little bit on the inside, a little bit of carpet to, kind of to pamper up the product and make sure it didn't have any rough roads. So I mean, it was a valuable cart indeed. I just didn't think anyone would steal it with a wheel missing. So it seems like they stole everything. They didn't just take the boxes of jewelry. They took the cart itself.
Hmm.
Did it up in the air?
Shut the fuck up.
Bulbous, unhelp me.
Roll deception. No advantage.
Me. No, it was 15.
That doesn't. Why wouldn't they just take the boxes? I know you say it's gilded and all that, but why wouldn't they take the boxes?
I move almost to the side real quick. Mr. Luxodon, sir, they stole the boxes in the cart. There were golden inlaid in it, silken sleeves for your trunk. They were very, very expensive, yeah.
Yeah, very expensive. Yeah.
And he starts looking at. He didn't really look at it before, but he finally starts looking at the thing you put on his trunk. He like flips his trunk up to like right to in front of his face and his eyes,
Promise, make it shine again. When it flips, shine.
and he's
I'm not gonna. It lasts an hour. It's not gonna do extra shine.
it is quite shiny.
It's very shiny. It's very shiny. This is one of the products that we grabbed. This was our top product. We couldn't leave it in the cart, and we couldn't carry all the rest of the product with us. This is just something we had to grab and go.
Yes, all right. Well then. And at this time, you start seeing filing out of this house here
Out of oh god. I can't
all
see
the guards.
Where? Oh, okay.
And with them, I didn't make a token for it, but you see the half kobold, half dragonborn. Like, that's the ones right there.
What?
And so the guard captain walks up to you. All right, now I'm gonna give you guys one chance.
One opportunity?
Yep. Tell me what your business is here. Because this little man over here tells me that you guys purchased a drink to make somebody sleep because you wanted to steal them.
Well, sir, I have terrible sleeping habits.
And then you see Wimmer go, "Oh no, that's me! They want to steal me!" But this necklace is kind of cool.
The
This
necklace is very
trunk
shiny, sir.
necklace.
Very shiny. I don't know what kind of Sir Luxodon. I don't know what these accusations are.
We're merely trying to make a sale.
We're just trying to make a sale on this beautiful necklace here.
Now listen, I'm telling you. I need you to empty out your bags, empty out your pockets, and show me that you don't have this drink.
I
that
can
he's
do
talking
that right
about.
away. I start emptying my pockets. I start emptying. Okay. I pull out a knife. I pull out a little bag of sand. I pull out an ink pen. I pull out a book. I pull out some rope. I pull out some ink, some parchments. I unhinge a little bag that has some fuzzy stuff in it. Throw it on the ground. I take 3 daggers, put that on the ground, and a quarterstaff. And I say, "That's everything I got. If you want to search me, Feel free. I
walk up to
have
the guard,
nothing.
and I say, "Why do you need to search for my medicine?"
Because this man here has been working with us, and he told me who you work for, and we know what you people do.
What does he mean? What do you mean?
What does that mean? I don't even know.
Oh,
I
you
thought-
work for
He
someone?
mentioned names. I never said who I worked for.
You can either empty out all your stuff right now,
Let's
or
go slowly back away. Just do 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 do.
or I will have to take it off of you. You're muted. Oh, there we go. Oh, you're to the point.
Oh shit. I roll deception. I'm trying to convince him it's medicine.
Okay. Roll deception with disadvantage.
I have cut all ties with this man.
Roll against me.
10.
A 10. All right. Sure. I'll roll his insight against it. He gets advantage because he has an inside source who sold you the thing. 18. All right. Sir, I know
Alright.
who you are. And who you
Who
work
is
for.
he? I don't know who he
Who
is.
me? I don't even know me. You know what?
You're
I don't
oats.
even know what it is. I yeet the bottle stealthily.
And at this time,
I'm eating the bottle.
he is going
You
to.
want me roll?
Oh no.
Oh.
You know what?
He's going to cast Hold Person on you guys.
I don't know what it was.
You guys are now paralyzed for 1 minute.
Oh.
And he is just going to walk up and just take all your stuff off your stiffened up person. Be like, you see, we could have did this the easy way.
This is
Oh, my shit's on the
discrimination.
ground. Oh, my shit's already on the
You
ground.
you guys can't talk. You're paralyzed. Your entire body. Yeah, you can do that, but you can't like talk and stuff. Your mouth's not working. So he starts taking all your stuff, starts rummaging through. And this was as you were trying to stealthily do it. He got frustrated, and he finds it. He's like, yep, we got it right here. All right, let's take him in, boys. And they come up and they start cuffing you. All the guards, just to make sure you don't get away. Now, we could have gone about this the easy way. You could have just told me, but no. You wanted to put up a fight. So as they right about when they finish cuffing you, it wears off.
Suck on my goblin toes, God.
Yep, it was them.
I put all my items down, sir. I didn't even know he had this. I didn't. It's not mine.
Now, where's the last member of you guys at?
Hold on, I shout. It was a mastermind. It wasn't us.
Yeah, whatever. I don't, yeah, whatever. You can save that for court later. I want to know where the last of you three is. Where's the big fella?
Fuck.
The big fella.
Yes, the big fella.
There's a few big
This
fellas
little
I
guy
know.
told me that you were with some guy named Chunk. He was the grand champion of some underground fighting ring.
Oh. Is that one guy still here?
Mastermind.
What?
Master-
Yeah, he would be like over here sitting, like just kind of like poking his head out. Not trying to, like, actually go out there.
Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to see if he was here.
Yeah. So where is he? You guys know.
I have no idea. I have no idea, sir. I have no idea where he's at.
Oh, you playing hardball again, hey?
Nope, I actually have no idea where he is. He's always very loud.
Sure, you don't know where he is. Oh, roll persuasion because you actually don't know where he is. But
Persuasion.
but he already doesn't believe you guys. Doesn't sound like a likely story to me.
I don't even. I met him like 2 days ago.
Listen, you can stop resisting. Okay? You know what? We're just gonna take you in. And he just kind of like hits you once. Not hard, just kind of hits you. Now, you'll learn to respect my authority here.
What's your badge number?
I am the captain. And they're gonna
Does
take you.
law discrimination and like rouse the townsfolk. Can I do that?
You can try all you want.
Yeah.
And as they're taking you away, you hear the Lux Wimmer in the back just yell, "I'm keeping the necklace!"
You son of a- That took a few hours to make.
I'm not saying anything to Oates. I'm
Yeah,
just
so-
ignoring him.
It would be about like afternoon now, and as they're taking him there, are you still like out and about?
Yeah, I mean, I would have eaten
Yeah.
and then probably been out by the
Yeah.
time they walked.
Yeah, it's
over.
probably a little after what lunchtime would be. So, you see this massive group of guards leading these two people that you just met, that you did a little adventure with, to the guardhouse.
Yuga's gonna look over and she's gonna be like, "I found all your guards."
Oh yeah, I knew they were there. We were setting up a little sting operation. We're trying to get those dirty stolos out of here. They're not welcome here.
I gotcha. What's a stolo?
Stolo is a mafia group from Cartown. And they're known
Mafia?
for human trafficking, and we don't abide by that. Like, we're fine if you maybe sell a little drugs here and there, but trafficking people, that's not allowed, ever. So, we'll see what their punishment is. They're gonna have to face trial, probably, and I hope they get the death penalty, but we'll see.
Oh,
And he just walks off.
so I can see the. How far
Yeah.
is the captain from me?
What, probably like 50, 60 feet.
I'll move a little bit closer to the captain. And I will speak into his mind.
Okay.
And I'll be like, "Are you the captain of the guards?" Well,
You'll see him just kind of like, while walking. What the fuck was that? Jesus?
Jesus, just me over here. She'll kind of wave over.
Looks at you. It's like, you guys take care of them and book them. So that you guys wind up going in and getting booked. And he goes over here. Why are you talking in my brain?
Because I wanted to get your attention.
Okay, you have my attention, ma'am.
I was wondering if you heard of a man named San Mavis.
Have not. Who's that?
He's a guard or soldier, something, training. I don't know. I don't know what his post is anymore, what he's doing. He's on a mission. I don't know where he is, but I was just wondering if you've ever met him, if he's been in this town.
I'm not. I've never heard the name.
Hmm.
If he's on like some mission or something, that's probably not necessarily guard work. That might be like for the entire Lockour, which we don't operate necessarily. We abide by the rules, but we have our own laws also. So, we uphold the laws here in Core, not Lockour.
Okay. So
It's
don't
like
know anything
a,
about that.
a federal government thing that he's probably doing, which we don't do.
Oh, weren't most of you trained in John Tier?
Yeah, just because we're trained there doesn't mean we're all assigned to do the same things.
Okay.
Like, I'm just this city's captain, and then there's like higher ups, right? And then there's also the military. Everybody gets trained there. That's just
Okay.
some people get trained for different things.
Okay, well, I was from there, so I was just wondering. Okay. Sorry to take up your time. I know you're busy with grains and Volness.
You know them?
This man.
I met him once or twice. Or once actually. We got a man's cow back that was stolen.
Oh, you guys out there, you helped him? You helped
Yeah.
Slab Farms?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that
That's
was
it.
mighty kind. Maybe they won't get the death penalty then. Maybe they'll just get torture.
Oh, I mean, you do you. Torture seems
But, if you did do that, I have a question for you.
answer.
Where's the big fella? The one they call Chunk.
I don't know. I kind of broke off from them last night. I haven't really spoke to them, and I haven't seen Chunk all day, so I don't know.
That seems to be a running story. And I still don't trust it.
Trust me or them or
All the
Chunk.
above.
Oh, you don't trust me.
All the above. The story, them, you. Although
Oh.
you do fit the description of the people that saved some cows. Well, didn't really save them; they're already dead. But
Well,
returned.
yeah.
At least he can make meat out of them.
I mean, it's still profit, but
Yeah,
I
but-
mean, I don't know why you're looking
But-
at me.
But if you want to come to the Capitol building tomorrow morning, we're going to be having a little trial for these people. And we're going to need you probably as a witness of character there. So we're going to need you to show up tomorrow morning.
Sure. Yeah, sure.
If you don't show
free.
up, you will also be arrested.
Oh. That's okay.
For
Harsh.
failing to show up to court when subpoenaed to be there.
Oh, this is official. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be
I'm the
there.
guard captain. I make the rules.
Oh. Okay.
Guard
And
Captain Greg.
she'll say in his mind, "Okay, well, I'll see you tomorrow then."
Oh, the mind things. I'm still not used to it. That's weird.
Is Chunk finishing baling hay yet?
Oh yeah, Chunk. You probably would have. It's probably like you would have stopped and ate some lunch. The
I'd
farmer
probably be
gave.
walking.
Yeah, the farmers gave you a free lunch for helping them because you did like a normal full day's work in half a day.
I'd probably be walking around looking for somebody else to help.
And so you'd be walking back, and it's around this time. Where did I put your character?
I'm up by the mill. I'm in the middle field.
Oh yeah, you blend in because you're green. Yeah, you'd probably be walking around, and you'd just see the tail end of them talking, and the guard captain would just miss you as he starts to walk away as you come into town.
Hi, lady.
I'll look at Chunk. Should I tell him? Hi, Chunk.
How you do, lady?
Uh, weird encounter, but I'm fine. How about you?
Me help townspeople.
Oh, that's good. I you know, oh God, this is rough for me. Um, you know what? I think some guards wanted some help.
Okay. Where guard at?
Over in that building over there. You know, I'll take you. I'll show you.
Okay. Okay. Thanks,
And
lady.
you call us manipulating.
All right. Yeah. Chuck.
I mean, the difference is Chunk wouldn't resist arrest.
I didn't resist arrest.
Technically, just only spoke.
And Chunk ain't gonna lie to him either.
I didn't lie either.
You lied a little bit.
Yeah. So you.
Oh, Lord.
So you get in there, and guard captain looks up, sees Chunk, gets wide-eyed at how big he is. He goes,
Guard, I hear you look for me.
I do.
What you need? You need help?
Yeah. He's gonna be like, do you know these two? Right? And points at Oates and Volmas, who are now like in a little like probably like 10 by 8 cell.
Oh, those two, me know them, but me mad at them.
Why are you mad at them?
They're not nice people. I nice people.
That is true. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to take you in with them because you were associating with them.
For what?
Because they bought this sleeping drink.
That was sleeping drink? I knew we went to shop. I don't know what they get though.
Yeah, it was sleeping
Me
drink.
talk to shopkeep off. Me talk to shopkeep. Shopkeep no Chunk.
He did say that. He did say you were the champion of the
Yeah, me
underground
champion.
fighting.
Yeah, me champion.
That's real impressive.
But if you need Chunk, me go willingly.
Oh, well, that will go well for you in court.
Court?
As-
Why me go court?
For associating with these fellas.
As they're talking, Yugo will kind of talk into the captain's head again and be
Oh,
like,
Jesus!
Well, hold on. Out of character.
Can Chunk request separate cell?
out of character?
Out of character.
So he's invading the captain's mind, but he doesn't get arrested. He's attacking him mentally,
No, he's just talking to him.
bro.
He's not hurting him.
I'm becoming
He-
a mind player.
He's scaring him a little bit, but
Lady,
that's about it.
lady, you think me bad person?
So, I mean, and she's saying this in the guard captain said, Chunk seems to be like, you know, unwilling or like unknowingly with them. I don't know. I think they said they picked him up. I still don't know why you suspect me either, but if that, you know, I'm gonna go now. I'll see you in court.
You want me to suspect you?
No?
All right.
Is he
Listen
saying
here.
this out loud?
Yes. He doesn't talk back in. He doesn't know how that works.
I know. So he's just like, do you want me to suspect you?
He's like, I can. Guards, get her.
What?
And they come up and start cuffing you. All right,
Oh,
ma'am. We're gonna need you to come in here with us.
okay. I didn't do anything.
Oh, she did. She told me that wondering why I shouldn't suspect her. So now I'm going to suspect her. Question
Well-
my intelligence.
I didn't question your intelligence. I just asked this is why you
That's questioning my intelligence. You think I'm not smart enough to pick up social cues by you saying that?
Chunk no need cuff.
No.
Chuck go willingly.
Yes. No. I don't.
As they start pulling you in. It's like, you get your own cell, and Chunk asks for his own cell. They'll give him one. There's like one other cell over there.
And Chunk's not cuffed, right?
No, nobody's cuffed once they get you in.
Okay. Because if Chunk was cuffed, he might have tried to break it just for fun.
Yeah. Alright, well, you guys are gonna have to wait until the morning when everybody's in to see your verdict.
Is my cell next to the two troublemakers?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm gonna aim my ass at their cell and just fart.
Alright. You can do that.
Chunk not like you. Get Chunk.
Roll a con save.
Yep, and you guys can role play while you're in the cell.
I'm gonna stick a knife up your butt, Chuck.
You ain't gonna have one.
You don't have a knife.
Why am I here?
I'm just gonna sit. I'm just gonna sit
Chunk
and
know.
think.
Chunk not know why he here too. Apparently Chunk bad cause these two.
You go look over to Volnus and Oates. So, what'd you guys do?
They got me with sleeping medicine. My
I got him with sleeping medicine. His sleeping medicine. Apparently,
I was
that's.
trying to take a nap. Apparently, that's a crime.
Mm. Okay. Well, now I'm in jail for your sleeping medicine, so.
I know. I have no idea why we're here. It's a predicament. It is a big predicament that we are all here now.
I'm just as confused as you are. Yeah.
Alright.
Sir, if we get out of here, I don't think we're cut out for this.
Probably not.
Get out for sleeping medicine?
Yes, I don't think we're cut out for buying sleeping medicine. We're gonna have to get someone else get it for
makes,
us.
Chunk makes sure the poop bucket's near their cell too, by the way.
Alright.
I had poison Chuck.
You have nothing.
You have
I
nothing.
mean later.
You can try.
Anyways, this reminds me of a story.
Okay, going to bed.
On a
Yeah. Yeah. It gets late in the night. You guys get fed for dinner, and then slowly as the night turns, you all go to sleep. Yuga,
Yes.
while you're asleep, you start to have this dream. But everything looks different, but yet familiar to you. It's like you're in this other realm of existence. And you see,
He gets to do drugs.
you see this entity kind of, it's not necessarily human, but if you see it and you recognize it as something you used to know. You're not sure exactly how you recognize it or why, but you recognize it, and you see it laying there on the ground, and it's like screaming out for help in a language you don't know, but yet understand for some reason during this dream. And you look at yourself, and you also are not your normal self, though. It's weird, but yet your body feels normal, and it's natural. And then you wake up. And everybody wakes up in the morning.
tell the party of her dreams?
Mm-hmm.
Find out next time.
No. She's gonna keep it for to herself. Just be like that. That was a really surreal dream I just had.
Never taking acid again.
Oh my god, never took acid again.
All right. So morning comes. Waking up, kind of. Wasn't a good night's sleep for any of you, except for maybe Chunk. Chunk was fine with it, but floor's kind of hard. Beds are hard.
He would be used to it from the arenas.
Yeah. Something smells. It was probably Chunk.
Yep. It's the poop bucket.
But guard captain comes in. Ah! Bright and early for the morning. You guys ready? It's trial day.
Trunk ready.
All right. And he's going to take you all with the guards, put you in cuffs.
Even Chunk.
Even Chunk. It's formality.
Only 'cause formality, Chunk no break.
Don't want you guys running off.
Chunk no run.
Does Chunk know what formality is?
And take you all. I don't know. Probably not, but he'd be like, okay.
Yeah, pretty much. It's formality.
And take you all to the town hall. I gotta set some things up real quick. Person, right? Right. Is Dave here? I don't know if Dave's here. Dave is here.
I am here. What do you need?
Can you make me a token for like a Kobold Dragonborn thing real quick?
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
You elegant.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Sorry, I gotta put a lot of tokens into this map. Do-do-do, do-do-do. No, that's enough for now. I need. Oh no, I need one more person. Do 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 do. All right, and then you guys are all in here already. Good. All right. And Dave will make the thing sometime. You can name. I don't remember what I named him, so I don't know if I gave him a name actually. All right, so you guys all appear in the courthouse, and there we go. Gate loaded in, and you are led down and directed to go down here. You see this little, like, kind of half fox looking person. And he's like, I'm DiZenzo. I am going to be your lawyer for this trial. So any information you guys need to tell me now before this starts would be greatly helpful.
Chunk
I don't
not
even
know
know why
why
I'm
he
here.
here.
Okay. The other two?
They arrested me for my sleeping medicine.
They arrested him for sleeping medicine. I did what they told me. I took everything out of my pockets, and I still got arrested.
Apparently,
know-
Chunk here because he knowed those two, but not really know those two.
What'd you say, Dave?
Where do you want this token?
Just put it on the town hall map somewhere in the middle ish, so I can just grab it. And as you look, you see that like some of the townspeople that were out and about are like in here watching, excited to watch the trial for the day. And down in the bottom part, you see there that's like the jury. Did you put it on here, Dave? Anywhere?
He said, Dave died.
Dave died. Dave not found. That's okay. We can start without it. I'll just grab it whenever. We'll just pretend it's here until it's here. Alright. Judge up here stands up with his gavel. Order! We are brought here today for the trials and accusation brought upon Oates, Chunk,
That me.
Volmos, and Yuga for the attempted human trafficking of one Mr. Wimmer Tuscan Tassel.
Chunk no do that.
Me neither, Chunk.
All of them.
Now, we are going to proceed with this hearing.
Are we still in cuffs?
No, you would have been taken out of the cuffs once you got here.
Okay, good.
Now, please, if the prosecuting could bring forth their first witness. Yeah. We bring forth the shopkeep, Carl Fraggin.
Hi, Carl.
Hey, Chunk. Hi. My name is Carl Fraggin. Alright, Carl. Do you swear that you're going to tell the truth? The whole truth? And nothing but the truth? I do. Alright then. Let us proceed. Alright. He sits down. And stands up. Alright. I am Atina Lingram, and I am the prosecuting lawyer. Now, Carl. I can just call you Carl, right? Yeah? Good. Now, I have a question for you. Now, is it true that you sold them this sleeping drink? I sure did. Okay, okay, Carl, that's good. Now, tell me, what did they say to you while you were there? Why did they need it? Well, that little one right there, he told me that came in asking if I could, buy or sell some product. And the product I normally buy and sell as some of is just general goods. And some of you might not know that I secretly also work for one of the mafias and we sell, some narcotics. Oh, you whisper that to your lawyer. The lawyer whispers back, "It can't be hearsay if he's recalling his past interactions. Hearsay is him saying that he overheard something from another person that he didn't directly involve with."
You see Chunk just raise his hand.
The judge looks at you. What?
Chunk will buy anything.
Yes, Chunk. We're saying the little man right now. If you could please remain quiet until
Okay.
you are called up. Well, all right. So, but when he said product, what kind of product did he mean? He meant that he wanted a person because he's part of the Stolos, and he told me that, and they deal with human trafficking, and that's not something that we do here. I might not be the most lawful man, no, but there are some things I will not condone, and that's one of them. Okay, and
Hey, out of character, Guardwolf,
that's me.
I don't have my sword on me, do I?
No, you would not.
We should probably change what my sword is if you read the description.
Hold on. Sure, we'll just say you have it. Whatever. I don't care.
Okay.
I'm not gonna change it.
Okay.
We'll say you put up a fight, and they're just like, okay, whatever. He can take it as long as you don't use it.
And Chunk would be willing to cooperate with that.
Real fast retcon, because I forget about that thing. All right, but,
Yeah.
All right. Well, now, what do you have? So you're saying that they wanted to buy this sleeping drink to use it on somebody to human traffic them? That is what I'm saying. They're no good, two-timing human traffickers. All right, that's enough questions from me, Your Honor. And then, all right, now the defendants. DiCenzo will look over to you and be like, all right, now what do you want me to tell them? What should I ask? Anything important for you guys?
Lady no there, Chunk not buy anything.
His point.
You say I bought my medicine from him, asked if there was product being sold, got an answer, but never told him what I was going to do with said medicine.
Okay, that still sounds fishy, but okay.
By the by.
Yeah.
Ask him if he's ever seen me, because I've never seen this man in my life.
Can do. Okay. All right, Carl. We all know your track record's kind of wishy-washy here. But we allow you to stay because your crimes aren't too heinous. But listen, and you do pay your fines. So, can we really treat this man as a reliable source? As walks over and starts kind of like talking to the jury at this point. This man that's on the stand right now is a known seller of necrotics. Known seller of the happening. You know the happening. The one that all the kids in school are doing. And it's causing them all the problems. Causing them not being able to concentrate. Causing them to just want to make that whoopee all day. Do you really want to trust this man? That's right. I didn't think so. Now, Mr. Carl. You say that this man here bought the sleeping juice. And you said it was for human trafficking. I do not believe that. I believe he's just trying to get his medicine. No, he works for the stores. It's what they do. Sure. Sure it is. Now, I ask you. You say you know Chunk. So, how do you know Chunk? If you said you known him before. I seen him fight before. Oh! So you go to the underground fight rings. That means you condone human trafficking, but you just said you didn't. Because that's how they get them. What do you say to that? I only go there for entertainment. It's not like I actually condone it. I didn't know there was... Sure you did. Sure you did. Somebody that works with the mafia knows the other mafias. Yes. Convenient, huh? Convenient. See, this man is not to be trusted, I'm telling you. Fine people of Lockour or Tekor. This is not somebody to trust. Now, tell me, where does Yuga fit into this? This woman right here. Tell me, was she there when she bought it? Why is she here? Oh no, she wasn't there. I've never seen that woman. Yes, interesting. So things aren't adding up, then why is she on trial? Huh? Yes. No more questions! Alright, well, you are dismissed then. And here you go. And DeCenzo will look at you. Was that good? Did I do good?
You made me even think that it was medicine. Now I don't even know what's going on, I'll be honest.
Chunk not know.
We're gonna have nightmares of this.
Good.
Hey, at least don't be sleeping, boss.
Alright, I'll walk out. Alright. Our next witness, then, is the Wimmer Tuscan Tassel. Wimmer, tell me, how did you meet these people? Oh god, how did I do his voice? Brain? Oh, well, they told me that they're at the Drunken Sugar about 2 days ago. They said that they were sellers of fine jewelry specifically for Luxodon like me, and I had a date coming up that I really wanted to impress with. Yes. Now tell me, where did they say they had this jewelry, huh? They said it was in a cart that they had, just to the north of town. Yes. And when you got there to buy this jewelry, where was that cart? Oh, the cart was nowhere to be seen. They said it was taken by bandits. And they said that they informed the guards of it. Oh, they informed the guards. Then why do the guards have no incident reports of a cart being stolen?
Hey, Valis,
I don't know.
Stop, boss.
did we ever mention we did the
Yes, we did.
Yes, but did they also, the first time meeting you, tell you that the cart had a broken wheel? Yes, they did, and they said they were looking for repairs for it. All right. So how did bandits steal an entire cart with a broken wheel? I don't know. They said that they probably fixed it. Yes, yes, people of the jury. A bandit. You know, the upstanding, lawful, good Samaritan bandits were like, we should fix this cart and then steal it. You know, and not just break it down into parts and carry it away. Because that sounds reasonable. Now tell me, did they have any jewelry for you to buy? Mr. Tuscan Tassel? Oh, they just had this, and he holds out his trunk. And she's like, that looks like it's just buttons and ball bearings. He finally looks at it, and you just see his like soul get crushed as he finally realizes it's not actually jewelry.
Can't make it shiny.
Hold on. Pause while he looks at it. I'm asking Wilmus to make it shiny in that one instant that he pulls it out.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I can't
do that. I can't do that. Can't do that.
Yeah, and now
You want him to cast a spell in the middle of court. A spell that probably takes verbal components.
all right, but carry on. The Luxon looks at it finally. It's just all the happiness and energy drinks from him as he realizes it is just buttons and ball bearings, and he's just
On
so
string.
sad.
That's strange.
Well, I guess I'm happy I didn't pay for it, and he just runs away. See, Jerry, look at what these people are doing. They're breaking poor Wimmer. You know Wimmer. He's a good man. He works in the library. He works hard, answering your questions. But look what they did.
Gonna whisper to the lawyer. I don't like how she's saying "you people" or "these people."
Lawyer man, me never meet that person.
Oh, okay. Oh, he goes up. Wimmer, we're gonna need you back on the stand. Okay. Now, tell me, did they ever say they were gonna take you? No? Did you believe them when they were telling you that, you know, they were gonna sell you some fine jewelry? Yeah. They sound very believable. It's very, very real. Like, yes, okay. Well, see, he does believe them. Wimmer is a very trusting, trustworthy man. And he's a good judge of character, so if he believes them, then why shouldn't we? Now tell me, these other two, have you seen them? Did you meet them at all? I saw them in the Drunken Sugar, and they left with them when they went to go help Hector Slab to help his farm. Oh, see, another good judge of character. Look at that. They left to go help somebody with their farm. That's it. Alright, now, the judge starts to speak. Is there anybody else that the prosecutors want to bring up? No. Alright, defendant. You guys can bring forth your first witness. Alright, guys, who do we want to bring up?
Chunk raises his hand.
Yes, Chunk.
Me.
Okay. Sure. And you'll go up to the stand. Chunk. Tell me how you got in this situation.
Chunk just travel, and these two asked me to help them. Chunk nice, Chunk help.
See, he's a helper. All right. Now, tell me. You were at the shop. What did you do while you were at the shop?
Chunk look at shiny thing.
See, Chunk over here, he's a good man. He just looks at the shiny. Simple-minded, but yet a nice soul.
Chunk no buy anything. Chunk just get excited when shopkeep notice him.
Yeah. Chunk, tell me what you were doing yesterday morning before they brought you here.
Oh, Chunk help people. Chunk move hay bale for farmer.
And you hear it in the back. That's right, he did. He worked fine, better than 50 men.
Yeah, that's the man. Hi, man.
Yeah. Hi, Chunk, if you need some more work.
I come help.
Good. All right. All right. That is it. No more questions for Chunk. And then...
Okay.
So, Chunk.
Yes.
You tell me you were the champion of an underground fighting pit, eh?
That's right. Chunk win.
Now tell me, how did you get into that?
That's a good fucking question. Chunk taken as little child. Chunk raised in arena.
Ah, you see, Chunk here is probably being human trafficked as we speak by these people, seeing as he is already a product of it by being in those dastardly fighting pits where they fight and gore and all of that not good things, and people gamble on human lives.
Oh, that's not true. Chunk would hurt them if they try that.
Okay. How did you meet these people?
Two small one meet on road while travel. We meet lady at inn.
Okay. Do they seem like nice people to you, Chunk?
At first, yes.
But then what happened after that? Why did you say at first?
Those two try to trick Chunk.
Oh, so you're saying they are not good people.
You get good though.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Chunk.
You get
No-
nice.
Thank you, Chunk. No more questions. All right.
Okay.
All right, Chunk. You can go take your seat back. Now, there you go. All right. Who should we ask next?
Is Mr. Slab in here?
Yes.
I mean, we could talk to him, maybe.
All right. We call forth Hector Slab. Hi. I'm Hector Slab of Slab Farms. You come and get your meat? We got the meats. Yes, Hector. Tell me, what did you do yesterday? Or 2 days ago, I guess would be. Well, you see, some cows were disappearing from my farm, so I needed some assistance to get them, and seeing as my farm's just outside of city limits, these no good for nothing guards don't help when anything like that happens because it's not under their jurisdiction. So I had to, but you still pay taxes, right? I do. Yes, so your tax money that's supposed to defend your stuff isn't helping you defend your stuff. So you had to recruit your own help, right? Yes, that is correct. Now, tell me, when these 4 people agreed to help you, was there any pretense of anything malicious going on? No, they came, they swiftly got me the stuff and got me a part of a cow back, mixed with some other things. But they didn't try and, like, poison you, drug you, and take you away, did they? No, they just did that. And they brought your cow back. Yeah, they brought most of it back, turn it into meat. Come get your meats at Slab Farms, good meat. Yes.
Plug.
Well, I have no more questions for you. All right. Well, we'll come forward. We're gonna come. So, Mr. Slab, you tell me that these 4 people helped you. Yeah. Now, what means did they come and help you with? Was it because they only wanted the money? I presume so, because that's why I would help somebody. Sometimes go into a dangerous place or the unknown. I'd expect compensation. Yes. No more questions. Quickly gives up on it. Alright, now. Is that everybody? And do we have anybody else? Do you guys want to take a stand?
I'll take the stand.
Alright. We call forth Yuga! Alterio. I don't know how to say it. Alterio. Yuga. Tell me, what is your role in all this?
I was talking to the guard and got pulled in.
Okay. Why did he pull you in?
Presumably, he said because I was questioning his intelligence, but I just asked why he was suspicious of me. I don't know.
Why would you ask if he's suspicious of you? Like, why would he have to be suspicious of you?
Well, he said he was before I asked as to why. The only reason he would be suspicious of me was because I, as Mr. Slab said, helped find the cow. Other than that, I don't have any reason to be really here.
So you're here because you hurt his pride. Interesting. Imagine this, one of our city's finest having their pride hurt. I'm sure many of you have been, harassed for, wanting the decency that these guards are supposed to supply but don't. Now, how did you meet these other people?
Early morning 2 days ago, I was just in the tavern after a night's rest, and I met Oats and Bonus and Chunk all in there, and they came in as a group, I think.
Okay. Did anything seem off about them? It seemed like they were malicious or wanting to do something?
No. I mean, they approached me saying they were merchants, but other than that, I mean, I didn't feel anything malicious.
Okay. So, with that, we are going to... That'll be it from me. And then... So, you're saying you just met these people, right?
Correct.
How can somebody that just met these people truly be a good judge of their character? That's what I ask of you people. That's it.
Fair enough point.
Alright, we got time for one more person. Who are we gonna take? Any of you wanna go stand?
You could ask the barmaid if you want to, guys.
Nope.
No. Nah. She doesn't like any outsiders. That won't help us at all. Alright, no more people at this time, Your Honor. Alright, thank you. We're gonna take a short recess real quick while our jury will figure out what they want to do. So, you see, like, jury kind of go off into, like, a back little room, and they have their conversation while y'all are just sitting here patiently waiting. You guys can talk amongst yourselves if you want.
Does the lawyer have a quill?
Yes, has a writing utensil. Yeah. I didn't hear what you said. I saw you speak, but I didn't hear it.
Oh, I asked to borrow it.
What are you gonna use it for? I need this.
2 seconds. 2 seconds is all I need.
Okay. Gives you the quill for.
Does he also have a piece of parchment?
Yeah. Yeah, it'll slide you your parchment in a little ink thing that they dip it in.
I draw a penis.
I love it. Oh. Is that your symbol? Are you trying to tell me that's what you want?
No.
Ah.
I will draw another one if you want.
No, thank you. Takes the quill back.
Wait. I draw 2 large balls.
Oh, why's I got so much hair and so veiny? Alright. Roll performance. Let's see how good of a penis you drew.
Yeah.
Oh!
Those are
Yeah,
prime.
yeah, it's pretty good. Nice veins, you know?
Nice vein to hair ratio.
I'm very artistic.
Alright. And it's about this time where the jury comes back. We, the jury, find Oates and Volmas guilty. But we find Chunk and Yuga not guilty. Judge is like, yes, alright. Now, I will dish out the sentencing. And it's at this time, you see, this lady walk in. She's wearing, like, full armor, hair in a ponytail. She is what's the name of that race? The cow people. I can't think of the name of it.
The cow people?
I didn't know there was a cow people
Um,
race.
Are you thinking Torn from WoW?
No.
Cow people?
Caduceus was this in Critical Role.
Oh, a full board or
No. Furbolg. There we go. Yeah,
a
they're,
there you go.
they're like cows. People call them cow people. Yeah.
I didn't know they were cows.
They're not really cows, but people call them that.
Oh.
Alright.
Furbolg.
Yeah, and she's like, if I could have a minute with you, Your Honor, just us. And kind of pulls him off to the side. You hear some hush whispers. He comes back and is like, yes. It seems that Lady Mad over here has a good idea for the sentencing. We are willing for you to not sentence you to any harsh things that I was going to sentence you to, like, some torture. But instead, we are going to ask if you would like to work with Lady Mad and possibly bringing down the Stolos from within. You can either take this or take 15 years of brutal torture.
My God.
Bonus.
Yes, Oates.
I think you know what we need to say.
I'll let you say it, sir.
There's no way in hell am I giving yours the piece of paper.
All right. Good. Happy for us. All right. Now, we can come into my office and we'll talk about this if you want. And she also said that she would like it if Yuga and Chunk assisted you, as it is noted that you guys are very capable warriors and possibly would like to help out the town and do some good and try and rid this continent of this mafia that has its stranglehold on the people.
Party. Opinion. Drunk help.
I'm okay with helping out if, as long as I can do what I need to do.
My God.
All right.
I'm at a party. Do good.
All right, and you all will go into his office, and you guys will.
Well, before I head to the office, I give finger guns to the lawyer.
You can keep that.
Keep the finger guns? You can keep.
the picture.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, there's like a black square in the middle here, and it's gonna irritate me if I don't. Oh, okay.
All right. So you're all in his office.
Oh, nice chairs. Is this maple?
Mahogany.
It's mahogany.
Organ.
It's always mahogany.
Oh yeah, the one spot where the lights don't touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me. Why?
I tried to, man.
Why?
I tried
What are you trying to do?
It's just black and white right here.
Yeah, because the light's not touching it,
Oh my gosh.
and dark vision doesn't show you things in color.
Anyways.
It's fine. It's fine.
So, hi, I am Lady Mad.
Me Chunk.
My name is.
Why are you mad?
That's just my last name. Yuck Mad is my name. Yuck, first name. Last name, Mad.
Can you spell that?
YUKMAD. Now, I have saved you guys from years of painful, agonizing torture.
Yes,
You
I thank
saved
you very
them.
much.
You don't want to know what would do to them, but I did not work directly with this city, per se. I'm appointed to be stationed at the city. I work for Lockour as a whole through the bigger government that watches over everything, and we are trying to root out the Stalos for a while. And some of the other mafias too, because as a whole, crime begets more crime. So we are going to try and get you to work. Yes.
How do you rotate the people?
Hold control. Like, highlight yourself, right? Hold control and use your scroll wheel.
Oh, scroll wheel. Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. That way you can face wherever you want to face. Helps for RP. Now, we figured since you guys have an in to getting into the Stolos, it will be easy to root it out from within. Now, what we are going to do, and much like Carl, the guy that ratted you out, he was actually with us the whole time, so he tells us about these kind of people and brings them in. Now, you guys are going to be double agents. It's a hard life being a double agent. People are going to ask you things, and you're going to have to come up with lies. Because they'll want
Chunk's
to know.
no good at that.
Yes, well, Chunk, you won't have to lie.
Yay.
Talking more to the two that are working directly with the Stolos.
I think I'm more suited to the killing factor
Okay.
of duties.
Yes, well, we will get to that, but first, we need intel on them. We need to find out where their leaders are, how many there are, who they are, and then we'll start taking them out.
What is this person's name? Yuk again? Yuk.
Yuck,
Yuck, mad.
Madam? Madam?
ma'am.
Ma'am, madam, yuck mad. Do you
Yep.
know the easiest way to kill someone in these times?
These times?
These times.
You see Chunk just raise his hand.
Uh,
No chance.
yeah, yes, Chunk?
No, me. Rico.
I agree with Chunk. Just,
Alright, the second best way to kill someone in these times.
oh, what is that?
Sneezing.
You see Chunk raise his other hand, then this hand next.
Fuck.
Yes. I mean,
You know what I
Yeah.
can do right now, madam?
what could you do?
Sneeze.
How is that going to kill people?
Disease.
Yes, but we do not want to spread disease
You
because
was gonna
that
move a
cause
little.
that will cause a lot of casualties. Not necessarily the people we want to kill. And what happens if they're immune to it?
That.
What happens if you're not immune to it and you die before you can spread it to them?
I don't like the points you're making, madam. Do, go on.
He's not very smart.
I can see this.
Yeah, you tell them. Wait a second, Thomas.
You dumb
But
one.
yes, so we're going to use you as sleeper agents for the time being, and we will bring you into the fold more excessively later.
Okay, Chunk, be sleeper agent.
Once you
and
get
see him
in-
start to lie on the ground.
No, Chunk, not like that.
Oh.
But I need you to continue on, but don't actually human traffic anybody. Don't do that, or I will kill you. Personally. As you see now, she has this giant greatsword on her back, and she just kind of pulls out a little bit, and it's like the little part that pulls out, you see starts a fire once it's out of the sheath. Puts it back and the fire's gone.
Chunk, like your sword.
Yes, it's very nice. It has killed many people.
So mine.
Nice.
Pulls out his too.
Alright, but we'll get you all your stuff back in.
Yuga raises her hand.
Uh,
Where do I come in?
We know you are a capable fighter and you are willing to do good. So, we are hoping that you could help aid them because this is not going to be an easy task. It will be dangerous. You might die. That is a risk we are willing to take.
I turn to Yuga.
It wasn't a question, it was a demand.
I'm
No.
not guilty.
I didn't demand her.
You're the guilty party here. I'm not.
We.
We're not.
But yes, that is what we are going to do. And with that, we will need you to head up to Cardon. In Cardon, you're going to meet a man up there. He is going to be a high elf male. His name is Jepson Erasure. Now, this man,
Write that down.
he will be your point of contact in Cardon. He fills a similar role to mine, just more discreet in Cardon because
What was his name? Jepson.
Jepson Erasure.
Oates is gonna ask for a quill and parchment.
Yes. but yeah. He will be your point of contact up there, and when you get there, you'll have to seek him out. He won't be easy to find because he tries to keep a low profile, but don't ask city guards because they won't know, and most of the guards up there are corrupt. So it'll be a lot of looking for the right people to ask, and I trust you guys will figure that out.
Has Chunk fought in Cardan?
Yes, that is where the underground pits are.
Okay.
It is the hub of the mafia itself.
Chunk know where things are there.
Yeah, Oates would know a lot of places too. You two would have very good knowledge of it. Alright. But with that is it for now. He will be able to tell you more of the operation. I'm just merely the one getting recruits, as they would say. Now again, if you betray us and backstab anybody, we will find you, and we will kill you.
Chunk like challenge.
Good Chunk.
Like to
Was that a challenge to what the lady said, or?
No, Chunk just like challenge.
Alright, but
Yeah.
you guys are free to go. Carry on about your business. No human trafficking. Go. Leave. Yeah, I need some paperwork to do.
Yuga's gonna talk into Yuck's mind now.
Oh, okay.
Not get arrested for this. Am the
I
only
can.
one?
She doesn't care.
Chunk left as soon as she said leave.
Yeah, she said leave. I went.
Can I ask you a question? Don't freak out. Like the other guy.
That's
Like the other
one
guy
thing
did.
you hear
She says back in your mind. Yes, what's up?
My man's a political
Oh. Oh, you know how to use it, unlike the other guy.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
oh, there you go.
Do you know somebody of the name Sand Maven?
Name sounds familiar. I would have to look through some old paperwork and notes to find out more, but the name rings a bell. I just can't put a face or anything to it.
He's been gone for years. He left John Tier years ago, and I was looking for him for any reason.
I can look it up for you, and I will send word to you once I learn more.
Okay, thank you.
Alright. Good
And
luck
I'll
in
shut up.
Cardon.
Okay, are we all exiting the room right now?
Yeah, so you'd all exit and go back to...
I turn to Yuga yet again. I ask, what is your issue with songs?
He didn't hear that.
Nope, it was all in the mind. You would not have heard a single thing.
I just don't like Megalovania. So you go. Actually, you didn't say anything. Never mind. Actually, Yuga will turn to Oates and Volnus. So you guys trying to sell people?
What? No, who said that?
Everybody in the court?
I was over trying to sell shiny. Right, bonus.
Yes, yes,
Right.
allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. We see it. What one person's trash is another person's treasure. We thought they would look great to add some flair to Tusks. We're just some humble merchants who are wrongly accused, but it's either this or be tortured for 15 years, and I don't think anyone would take this
Yeah.
any
not
other
me
way.
neither.
Okay. Well, since we're together, I thought, we'd get to,
Who
kinda-
decided that?
I'm supposed to help you. They decided that.
Right.
So whether or not you like it, I'm probably going to be with you guys for a while.
Is this
At
like?
least with
Am
Chunk.
I with these guys when they're talking about this too?
Yeah, you would have probably all walked out together, I assume.
It's okay, lady. I know how to get in.
Oh, see? Yeah, I don't need you, Grains. I got Chunk.
Okay.
Chunk old stomping ground in Kadan. Me win many fight. Answer Muga.
What?
He said he win many fight. Compliment.
I mean, good for him. I just hope you didn't get hurt too much, I suppose.
Well,
No.
Oats, it appears that our deal is off, and I owe you nothing. Feels good.
Alright, Almas. I didn't really like that deal anyway.
Then can I have my gold I gave you back?
No, Almas.
Okay.
Do I get my sleepy medicine?
No.
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 You get all your other stuff back. You don't get that back.
Do I get my money back?
Yeah, you got your money, your daggers, all that back. Everything except for the sleeping drink.
Medicine.
The sleeping medicine.
And
Wow.
Ash, you have to get ready for work soon, right?
Yeah, I got like 40 minutes
Okay.
till I have to leave.
Just checking how much time we have.
So let's say 30 minutes just so I can
Yeah.
actually get ready.
So, since I know the direction of said place we were going to, what direction am I heading?
North. I can bring you to the world map. You guys should have access to the world map. So you guys are here in Takor. You're gonna go up here to Cardan. And it's about 40 miles. So it's gonna be a trek.
It's gonna be a long one.
Ration check. How long
So it's
would it
probably
take
like-
us to get there?
About probably like 2.5 days to 3 days, depending on how fast you go.
Anybody else?
I have 10 rations. I'm fine.
I have 0.
I share my rations. Yes.
2 rations.
It is midday now. Like you guys could stay here another day if you wanted to, and leave in the morning. You may stock up, see the town. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd probably. Yeah.
The only thing I'd want to stock up on is Rage Refresh.
That'll take 7 days.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Yuga's gonna be like, okay, well, I say we head out tomorrow because I need to gather some supplies. I've already journeyed from here, from John Tier to here before, so I'm running low. You guys all okay with that?
Okay.
I'm gonna ignore you now. Almas, let's head back to the room.
Volmus looks like he's gonna say something because he doesn't want to associate with you anymore. Realizes he doesn't have any money, so he begrudgingly says, "Yes, sir."
Okay, so okay, and Yuga will walk off to go gather some supplies.
All right. Sure enough, you go. There's just like some general goods stores, a couple of them that you can go to.
Yeah, I want to go to the one that's not the Cobalt Rhino one, but
All
who
right.
knows?
Yeah, there's other ones.
Yeah, just meet up with Cole.
Nah, I know Carl's a shady guy now. I'm not.
Actually, Chunk would want to go to the guy that
Okay.
knows him. Yeah.
Yeah, so you all kind of go your separate ways. You can stock up on anything you need.
So how much would like 10 days of rations be?
Say 5 silver.
5 silver. Okay. I'll take out a gold and add 5 silver. Alrighty.
Yeah, so if everybody wants to do that, do that. Yeah. And I think we're
that made my weight go up.
And I think we're actually going to call it for that. We'll do the traveling. That way it's a good ending point, and we can start with the traveling. It'll be 2 weeks, because next week, Ash and Gabe are going to be in Michigan, so we probably won't play then.
And I'm going to be drunk as hell on Tuesday.
See? So, 2 weeks. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I appreciate all of it.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Yes, but politely.
All right. Do the ending scene.